I had no investors. I did it all from the ground up.
Wow.
I didn't get a paycheck for the first year. You hear people saying all the time, you can't work. But what I found is perseverance and just faith and hard work. It doesn't end.
Hi everyone, my name is Syreeta Mitchell. We're backstage today at Investment Week 23 in LA, and I had the privilege of meeting Neisha Becton from the Bay. Hi Neisha.
Hello, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good. Glad
Meeting
to
you
be
was
here.
like a breath of fresh air. I just happened to be walking through the lobby and I ran into you.
Wonderful,
And
happy
your
to
family.
be here.
It's
Yes.
good to meet you. Okay, so I understand that you are a founder. Tell me a little bit about you and your company.
Sure. I'm Neisha Becton, as I shared. I'm from the Bay Area. Actually grew up in Southern California. And after graduate school, moved to the Bay Area and stayed there. Actually worked in healthcare. I've been in healthcare for 35 years.
Wow.
And at one point, and after I had been in the field for so long, I realized I couldn't make it up the corporate ladder, no matter how good I was. So I decided to branch off on my own and start my own thing. And that was in 1999, and here we are in 2023. Made it happen and took the degrees of education that I had, but tried to figure out how to get the business off the ground without finances, resources. You didn't qualify for anything. I never owned a business or anything before, but figured that out, worked my way through, and here I am. Yeah, we serve over 20,000 mentally ill people in the Bay Area, and
Wow.
I have 5 facilities, and I hire physicians and nurse practitioners and psychologists to do mental health. We work to save people from suicide, overdose, and we also provide therapy and psychiatric medications.
Wow.
Yes.
You are inspiring.
Thank you.
you for just blessing us and sharing just a part of that story.
Absolutely.
And when you were sharing about leaving corporate, that
Yes,
resonates with
yes.
me, and I'm sure a lot of people can identify with that. When you're learning, okay, how would I start out on my own? So just share just a slice of that. Like if you go back in time,
Sure.
as a new entrepreneur, where did you find, how did you connect the dots?
I actually, and I was just telling my daughter this because there's no book for it. You kind of like, you learn as you go along, but some of the things that I did was I looked for small business loans, didn't qualify for that. And so eventually, in order to get the business off the ground, I ended up taking a second out on my house, and
Wow.
I used my 401k. I started 401k at 16 years old. So I had
That's
money
great.
invested, and I basically took that money and used it against to actually get the company started and paid back into my 401k.
Wow.
And with the line of credit on the house, I actually was able to pay that off in the first year. Business just took off in the first
Wow.
year, like literally. I had no investors. I did it all from the ground up.
Wow.
I didn't get a paycheck for the first year, and
Wow.
I was very successful in my position that I was at, a regional vice president, in which I traveled nationally. And I decided, I'm gonna take a hit, not get paid, but I branched out there. I walked out there on faith. I was like, forget it. You hear people saying all the time, you can't work. But what I found is perseverance and just faith and hard work. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. I know the buck stops here. But what I like about now in today's world, a lot of industries are offering assistance and resources like this. This is incredible what they're putting on today. If something like this was out there when I was coming up, I would have absolutely tapped in. I really did not know that. I just knew how to operate healthcare. I'm a clinician by training. I have my degree in counseling and psychology, but there's no textbook for getting your own business off the ground. So I think Events like this are very good. I think for minorities, we need to know. There's a lot we don't know. And you have to really network and stay in groups like this to know what else is out there. Because you don't know what you don't know, and you'll be past that. And there are a lot of things, a lot. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And you mentioned a keyword, perseverance.
That's right.
That is the DNA
of
every entrepreneur.
100%.
You have to know the why so that you can reach your goal. That's
right.
The part of it. And I'm inspired when you said that that's what you had with faith. You were able to figure it out. It's like the world has a way of opening a path for you when you know what your mission is.
That's right.
And it sounds like your passion is tied to maybe, can you share
Sure,
my for healthcare?
Absolutely. My passion is really into wellness, and I've instilled that in both of my kids. My daughter's here today, and she's one of the panelists, and she works for CAA, but she's really into health and wellness. And my son, both of my kids got their undergraduate degrees from USC. They're got their psychology. I told them one day, and just talking about really keeping money within your family,
right?
Generational wealth. Even though this is your calling. It's whether it's art or whether it's in the industry, the entertainment industry, do that, but get that other degree too, so that if you decide down the line that you want to come and run this business, this is how you run it. I think a lot of times in the African American community, we have not figured out how to strategically keep that generational wealth. So for me, it's important. Go do what makes you happy, but you're gonna get that undergraduate degree in psychology too, so that if one day you gotta run this business, you can. And they both know that. They're very clear. Yeah.
I love it. And you gave your kids the blueprint.
That's right.
You led by example. You showed them how you could make it work, how you would make it happen.
That's right.
And now they're following in your footsteps.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I know that we have an event. I don't want to keep you from the event, but I want everyone to know how to get in touch with you.
Sure.
If they want to learn about your business
Absolutely.
or partner with you, how would that work?
If you're interested, I have my website is www.bhrcorp.org. And my email is N as in Nancy, Becton, B-E-C, T as in Tom, O-N as in Nancy at bhrcorp.org. Reach out if you're interested in starting your own business. I don't care if it's healthcare or not. If it is, I can really help you. But if it's not, just the hope, you always need a fan. And you need somebody to tell you, especially as minorities, that you can do this. And I feel like I'm walking proof. I didn't have a plan, but I worked the plan. The plan didn't work me. Yeah.
Yes,
so thank you for having me. And
you're welcome.
Thank you guys for putting this on. And let's see how we can get more people out there and starting these companies, because they need us. We're the grassroots. We're the people on the ground. The governor says that all the time. Governor Newsom says, we need people like you on the ground, and you motivate others that are like you and the generations to come. So keep it up, keep doing it. It is possible, 100%.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much.